Hello, I'm back exactly 1 week after the last video, which was about fighting the diatoms. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I put on the filter socks, I cleaned out the skimmer, I did a whole bunch of stuff to fight these diatoms. I've scraped all the rocks as much as I could in this time frame with a toothbrush, and that dislodged most of the diatoms. And what was left, the snails have actually started to really take out. What it seems has happened is I had such a thick layer of diatoms that the snails just could not combat it, and they didn't like it, they wouldn't eat it. And after the toothbrushing, the snails just went insane on the remainder of the diatoms, the film that was kind of left, and they're busy cleaning up what's left on the rocks. So they're really doing their job now, and that's fantastic. It makes me really happy. I still have a few pockets here and there of some thick diatoms that I just missed, just because I missed them, and I'll eventually get them. I've also found that daily blasting with the turkey baster has helped, because it seems the diatoms are even naturally just dying off, dislodging, and floating away, getting caught into the skimmer or the filter socks that I have in the sump. So everything looks great. I'm happy again with the tank. The diatoms were kind of a little bit disheartening. It was getting so thick, and I was getting kind of worried what I would do, so on and so forth. But the system is now under control again, and this is rad. The lights out period helped everything. It really helped the corals, actually. The 2 days after I turned them back on, everything just started coming alive like mad. My green slimer, which had been browning out, is now turning green. So let's take a quick close-up of things. And one noticeable difference right off the bat is over there on the right, I sold my last of my softies, my mushrooms, so I'm pretty pleased about that. Rearranged it a bit better, and I kind of like the layout now. Also, you'll notice the camera is a lot more steady. I got a tripod. I had a gift certificate left from Christmas with Best Buy, and so I got myself a tripod. Again, you're going to have to forgive the fact that this flip camera does not have a macro mode, so zooming in won't really have the detail as the other cameras, but that will change in time. So let me just kind of, see, now I got to screw around with the tripod. I'll get used to this soon enough. So here we go. Here's the egg can over here. It's doing just fine, you know. Candy cane is doing. Hello, clown. How's it going there, burger? Fish are doing really great. After the system's been cleaned up, after the lights out, it's kind of like a storm happened in the tank. Everything's really become more alive, more vibrant. A little bit of stress, it seems, kind of helps things out, puts things into perspective. There's Jello. There's the snails. I've also had a huge outbreak of those Stromtella snails, or however you pronounce it. I've also got a coral order coming in this week, so I've got about 11 new frags that I'll be adding to the system. Also, if you can see, there's a lot of growth happening with the corals. You'll see the encrusting there on the frag. There's been an insane amount of growth after the diatom cleanup, after the lights out. Things have just really started to take off, which is pretty pleasing. So now I'm making sure I blast the rocks almost every day if I have time. As you can see, the snails are going to town on the leftover diatoms. This acro, one that got damaged from that extended light on period from the party, it's actually starting to come back. How well it'll come back, I'm not sure. I'm hoping it'll make some new branches so I can frag it and make a pretty colony, because it's kind of looking a little worse for wear. I've also moved these zoes underneath this rock, and they seem to be a little more open. I'll probably move the other ones over there. This one has had a huge growth explosion. If you can see, it's gotten a lot thicker, and the base is starting to encrust. Same with that one. The purple stag and the yellow stag in the background there, they've They've really started to color up and have some new growth. And the Monty is, I don't know about the Monty. I can't really tell if that one's growing or not. Doesn't really seem to be. Hopefully one day it does. But anyway, that's the tank. That's my battle with Diatoms pretty much complete. Hopefully I can maintain this nice clean look. And with the bio pellets and the ultra low nutrient system I've got going right now, I can't see why not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe. Cheers.